Greetings, Twilight Struggle fans, and welcome back to our Midwinter Classic, the ITSL All-Star Series here on Action Round Zero. Justin Abramson with you to kick things off. Fellow Seattle All-Star Max Goldman is coming right up. And today we'll have Game 6 of the series between Katsiaryna and Makouskaya of the Torun Conference and Seattle's Michael Stryker. They were both selected to the teams by community vote. Now, if you haven't caught the first 5 games, I'd encourage you to do that. Unfortunately, one was lost to time, but the other 4 are in the archives on YouTube, and I can tell you that right now, the Torun Conference leads 3 games to 2. So, Katya is looking to wrap up the series today, while Michael needs this game in order to push the series to a winner-take-all Game 7 between the 2 captains. And now, wherever you are in the world, and whatever time it is for you, lock your peepers on the screen as 2 of the best in the world go head-to-head here on Action Round Zero, Twilight Struggle's biggest stage. And now let's bring in Max. Max, we're going to be watching from Katya's side today. She is the USSR for this one, so tell me what you make of her opening hand.
I would say, if I was the USA and wanted some blue cards in my hand, it looks pretty good. But still, for the USSR, it's completely playable. I see no glaring problems here, and you just have a good old purge to get going.
Okay, so you're going to go with a good old Purge to get going. That's interesting. But if you go with Purge, you have very few ops left,
Right.
don't you?
I know, but at least you have low ops, and your opponent also has low ops, because even if you drop Asia, you have one big coup on Iran, and that's it.
Yeah. Okay. So Katya goes with a Purge. Doesn't even really have to think about it. I don't know. I might have dropped Asia, but I guess that's not the conventional wisdom. All right. Well, what are you doing here, AR1? You really don't want to give NORAD turn 1 to AR1 to a player like Stryker, especially. Obviously, containment's late, so you got 1s and 2s. What do you start with?
I might go just get the space VP.
Interesting. You're talking about spacing on AR1.
Yeah, because what else at the moment? And getting those two VP after Middle East scoring, you don't want to be down 6 after this. I also personally would never give China here. If you watch me play, I barely will play China in the early war or the late war or mid
Wow.
war.
Okay. So that is an extremely aggressive move here by Katya. She's going to take Asia Dom. Michael is purged. We don't have much in the way to follow this up, except we obviously do have IP war. So Stryker presumably will take Pakistan here, and Katya maybe will fire off the war. But even that war even only has a 1 in 3 shot of success. Now, unless obviously you are Matt Dominsky, that is those are not great odds. And if you miss on the war, you're not going to get this Dom.
Yeah, I just don't like playing China here. But also, Justin, you say the war is a 33% chance right now. If you are rolling it, it's a 33% chance. When your opponent does it and rolls on you, it's a 9 and 10.
That's true. That's true. I had not thought about that.
But um yeah, I think Striker, if he has it 3 ops. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, I'm instantly proven wrong. Michael decides to pick up 2 space VPs, and Katya's going to be able to get this Asia Dom off. You score immediately, don't you?
Oh,
I don't
100%.
know. I'm
Now,
not sure what she's waiting for.
what's funny is that if Katya spaces, then Striker probably plays ops. And I guess Striker cannot stop this with just Pakistan. That suggests a really bad hand, though.
Yeah, boy. Pakistan. Yeah, this is clear Asia scoring. Okay. Yeah, I would have thought. I would have thought just 2 Pakistan's a good play because you counter a play of China with just 2 ops.
Unle- Unless Striker thinks she has like NTB or something, but then also I think you play NTB there instead of China, right?
100%. Okay, AI war, yeah, has to get out of Israel, even with Middle East
Yeah.
scored.
Katya gets 2 mill ops, which honestly for a turn like this might be something.
Yeah.
Um, I
Katya
don't know
wants to
if I
keep
like the
DEFCON high. I'm sorry, go ahead, Max.
I don't know if I would like the Lebanon coup. I think just like Striker being able to use 1 or 2 ops to collect mill ops and coup Lebanon probably benefits Striker. Like if Striker's gonna give you the Dom in Asia there, I think you press Europe and he probably has problems.
Well, I agree with that, but don't you also want to get Truman out of the deck immediately and then do a West Germany poke on AR4? Isn't that the idea?
Yeah, I guess in retrospect, it's probably better than holding Truman. Just remove and move on, and then get it and start going to West Germany.
Yeah. Okay. So as you suspected, he goes with Lebanon coup. Now this should be a West Germany poke, right? With your, Asia and Middle East scored, this should be a West Germany poke.
Okay, let's see what Stryker has left in the deck. It feels like his hand is either is ops negative at this point, though.
So far it's only been a one-op purge for Katya, but she scored Asia Doms. She played this extremely aggressively. Headline purged with next to no ops in her hand. Played China on AR1, but it worked out for her. 5 immediate VPs. Oh boy, another one op. So Stryker's hand was terrible even without the purge.
Yeah, but Stryker also Katia hasn't dropped DEFCON yet, so Stryker has the realignments.
Yep, yep. Because normally that's not a great play to just take West Germany back. But yeah, Katya probably realizing that right now. If she puts 2 in France, Michael just realigns.
Yeah, but again, I think Stryker's hand is borderline ops negative if he just gave up Nasser, right?
Yep. So AI, he had to give up AI War Nasser. He had CIA.
I assume we're going to see like a Europe attack card going to space here, like Suck Ghosts.
Oh boy,
Oh,
Vietnam.
oh
That is
boy.
brutal. So yeah, we've got to coup that out, and Michael does hit the roll. So now, are
That
you?
should change what Katya wants to do here, though. I think I would still coup Vietnam.
Would you coup Vietnam, or would you take France with Europe unscored?
I
So
think France
yeah,
has time to wait. I think everything Striker's showing us is that France can wait the next turn. But then I guess DEFCON's at 5 and you really need duck and cover to do it.
yeah.
It's just like it's such a good opportunity though. Like the long-term Asia play.
Okay, so Stryker. So we have containment now. Stryker could get DEFCON down to 3, but I don't think he wants to do that. I think he wants DEFCON to go back down to 5. Because Katya presumably would want to coup Vietnam on AR1 next turn if Stryker doesn't move into Thailand. But if she does that, then France becomes realignable again at DEFCON
No.
5. Very interesting first turn.
I mean, I think Katya will have to coup no matter what to protect France unless she has duck. Honestly, if she coup like duck really changes turn 2 if she draws it.
Yes. Duck would be huge to get.
It makes the board really flexible for her. So Striker had ComCon that whole time. What do you think of that?
Yeah, boy, I would have put Comic Con into Pakistan. Boy, interesting. An Afghanistan coup to get Milops.
Well, I guess he's like, I want the DEF CON to go up,
Yep,
and
and
now she doesn't have
that's
access to Pakistan.
that's right.
So I mean, I get it. I again, man, would you not have just put ComCon into France there though, instead of giving it without a fight?
Well, with all 3 Europe attack cards, I don't know if a France jam is that helpful, right?
Is that? Oh no, but before Patia played in, like he didn't fight
Oh,
it. I assume because of the Europe attack cards, and but I mean,
yeah.
you could still make it a little expensive. I don't know.
Yeah. He could have put 2. He could have put those 2 ops. Oh, and Michael gets out of Europe. Boy, interesting. Doesn't she? Katya doesn't go with Romanian because she has
It's
independent reds in her hand,
yeah.
and Michael escapes with the scoring.
He has just only down 1, which is not that bad, all things considered. But oh, and I guess it frees up a special. It's just you could see where there's a lot of benefit to Katya to line Suez for the hand.
Yeah, getting rid of special is not nothing. Even though obviously isn't NATO activated, but you don't want your opponent getting 1 into France. France
It's
is
very
now
annoying
realignable at
for
+1. Would you take the
yeah,
realigns at +1 here?
probably. I'll also say the one in France would um let Stryker into uh Algeria, which could be good for him depending on when DEFCON goes down.
Okay, Stryker taking the rolls at +1. He will hit them.
Hit that. And
Okay.
now Katya's in trouble.
So do you think Katya just moves on, maybe takes Thailand here?
I mean, if you take Thailand and you assume Stryker takes France, that means she could then drop the DEFCON on Iran and possibly knock him out of the Middle East entirely. I think that's a decent trade.
Yeah, or do you just drop DEFCON? Maybe you could just coup. Maybe that's what you do. You coup Iran. Okay, well, that's Katya's just going to say you want to roll. Go ahead and roll again. Katya could have couped
But
Iran, lower DEFCON to 4. Then Michael has to take France. Then we could take Thailand. What do you think of this play by Katya?
I mean, I just think it might happen again. And like, I mean, the real line just helped Michael burn De Gaulle, right? So that's gone. I just don't know if I'd be doing this at DEFCON 5. I think getting Asia and possibly clearing out of Iran is a really good trade for giving up France.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see how Stryker wants to handle this. Okay, going to play 4 ops. Going to jam France.
But would you do maybe two in France and one? Oh man, with DEFCON up, you don't even want to walk into Pakistan. Stryker also just doesn't know how poor Katya's hand is again.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, Katya's got all the blue, but Stryker's probably has all the red, right? Like he has problems in his hand.
Okay, so Katya does what I would have done first, which is, or before taking France, which is just coups Iran. Now DEFCON's at 4, so France is up for grabs. Stryker has to take France here, presumably, and that's exactly what he'll do. Where does the extra one go? Does it go into Malaysia? It does.
Yeah, because it forces the Thailand play, which gives you China coup if you want it.
Yeah, and I think you can't just hand over Thailand here.
So you have to make Stryker roll on it. Also, if you're Katya, you really don't want to give up Marshall here. And I honestly think with Stryker, Norred's a non-starter.
Oh, 100%. Oh, interesting. So Katya's going to
Wow.
concede Thailand. Maybe figuring that Stryker has to get mill ops, so you
At
give him something to
Milops.
do.
But isn't Stryker coup Malaysia or Vietnam here?
Yeah, could see that.
Wouldn't that be a really good way of kind of like cutting off her access to Thailand without losing Milops?
Yeah, yeah, you get mill ops, and Vietnam's also 2 VPs in the mid war.
Yeah.
Could be an important country for for the Asia Dom situation.
Although Stryker will still have the Middle East problem.
That's
But I
true.
think one thing at a time, right?
Yep. Yep. Oh, we didn't even talk about that with Suez. Yeah, Suez was a great headline because it completely kicked Stryker out of the Middle East. Okay, Katya spaces. So now Stryker can
I agree
kind
with
of,
that decision by Katya.
yeah.
Do you?
Would
Yeah.
you coup Egypt here to try and get into the Middle East? Would you coup Syria? Would you say, let's just hope Middle East doesn't come up till turn 3? What would you do? None of those.
I guess you're gonna space.
Obviously, yes.
Obviously. Obviously, Justin. Was all of those. Oh, so he probably drew blockade destall. And he's gonna keep both, I think, and give up China here. Because if not holding China, you're willing to risk um a purge blockade turn 3 kind of redraw, right? Because if
Yeah.
you have China. So
So, yeah, we
what do you
haven't
do
seen
with
blockade. Oh, no, there's Duck. Okay.
oh
Oh, what a big roll.
big roll?
Wow. Okay. So here we are, turn 3. So, my goodness, both players have had their chances to lock up France and Thailand. Uh,
And
and and they've gone back and forth. Now it looks like Katya has the inner inside track to Thailand. But here we go with Sock Govs. Now defectors. Michael's got defectors, right?
vectors, yeah. Katya also does draw CIA, so um, can't event Fidel or walk into Algeria until that's dealt with.
Yeah. So we do have Fidel in our hand. So decall was spaced, but D-stall in Michael's hand along with
With
blockade.
blockade and UN.
Oh, that's a nasty
Ooh.
redraw. I guess not that bad. We probably space Marshall. Although, well, Katya would have been able to take France with NATO.
Yeah. I
Now,
mean, Romania and CIA were already ones. Fidel's an event. Marshall was probably a space. So, it's not the most painful purge.
yeah, it could be worse. We do have Marshall and Warsaw in our hands, so no need to play NATO right away. Although Katya may do just that. I think, right? Are you gonna take Thailand here?
Funding for France. Under purge. I don't. There's just no follow up to that, right? Like, there's no follow up.
So we have seen all the fours. So Stryker with no known fours in his hand. He has
Course.
he has blockade and D-stall. What else does he have? Do you remember?
I remember the UN, um, and possibly Formosan.
I
No,
think we saw
Formosan's
foremost.
an
Okay, well,
event.
there's a four op redraw. It's going to put the end to that
Yeah.
right there.
And this is why I didn't like that play with NATO is like you're all you have left are twos, one, two, and then ones, right? Like you're not, I don't know. It just like with Thailand open, now you have a problem where you can't even take Thailand with outside of Warsaw.
Yeah, and
So I'm not crazy. And now you probably just get cooed in Vietnam.
yeah, we're just going to get cooed out of Vietnam. Like if you could, yeah, that's not good. You have to coup that back, don't you?
Oh, 100%. You don't have a
You have
choice.
to. I don't. Yeah, you got to get
But
at
the,
least a
the question is
four.
that if you miss a roll, it's like a 50-50, right? Like how Stryker probably drops DEFCON
Yeah, and the
and puts an
play
end
there
to
was I
that.
think you take Thailand, make Stryker coup it, and then Stryker probably hits it, especially because of China. But then you would get Laos, and if you can get Laos,
Oh,
you've
you
got a
cut him
shot at
off.
Dom.
Yeah,
Now another coup to lock up Southeast Asia, where we have no way back in.
right. Yeah, I think that sequence was a mistake, I guess would be the best way to call it. I think that's too early to give CIA. And
I think I
Katya
agree with you,
probably could
Max.
have got China out of it, right? So like she loses Thailand, but she does have China.
Yeah, and instead Michael was able to get Thailand with just a couple of one-op coups. Also was going to wind up with Algeria here. We got a space. We're purged.
And Stryker will be happy. No more Europe attack cards for the whole mid-war. That's a sigh of relief, I think.
Yeah, he is going to have to spend four ops to get Dom back there.
Um,
But yeah, Europe, but Suez and De Gaulle gone permanently. Sakov's in the discard. Vietnam
so you're
gone
not,
perfectly. Yeah.
yeah, like you're not getting France needs to be at like 9, right? Or what would it be, 11 or something, right? Like you just get two more in.
Yeah. Obviously, you still have ABM, Quag, that kind of stuff can flip France, but
That's
that kind of stuff can do a lot of things.
the thing. Exactly. Like you can't prep every country for that.
Right. So, yeah, Fidel clearly an event. I would trigger Fidel right now. I would not wait. Fidel is known. There's no way with this board that Michael is going to try realigns on Fidel.
I think Romanian was known also.
Was it held from turn two? Because we know Katya had a turn two and didn't headline it.
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay.
Maybe I'm forgetting, but oh, Stryker gives up China.
The striker is going to give up China.
Fair
And
enough.
yeah, and we should see Striker move into Burma now, right?
Be Burma Zaire, and if you have a third, I mean, Lebanon's kind of important,
Yeah,
so
it
that
doesn't
you
have
don't
access
get.
to Lebanon though.
Oh, that's true.
No
Doesn't
Burma
walk to
play.
Burma.
No Burma
Doubles up on
play.
Angola.
ABM. So three, four ops. Katya with some ops here, but
Yeah.
still no access to speak of.
I mean, ABM could give you a good coup on Thailand. You could use ABM on Angola and then take a two-up coup on Zaire,
I
and suddenly you're
think, yeah.
completely
I
in
don't think I
Africa.
would coup Thailand, would you? Because even if you hit the roll, you're not getting this dom.
Ding dong. Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with headlining
Because
it. Defectors is gone. We don't have a better headline. Can't headline Asia because of VOA. Ooh,
ooh,
that's not
that's
great.
interesting.
Because he's
What is
probably
Stryker?
picking ABM right
Yeah,
back up,
yeah.
right?
I can't imagine what else is in the discard that Stryker would be like, oh, I'm gonna have to pick that up. It would be just a generic four up.
Be Purge. Purge is it.
Oh, yeah.
So probably Purge is probably what he was looking for. But now with ABM, I suspect he'll be going for that. I would just take a coup on. I think I just take a coup on Africa, take another coup on Africa. Right? Is there a better use of ABM? We're not fighting
I
the Dom
don't
in Asia, are we?
know it unless you're like, oh, get an extra VP and you do like three Pakistan to just score, but I don't think it makes sense.
What about a Colombia walk here? You could go Colombia Venezuela, but then you're immediately getting cooed with ABM, presumably in Venezuela, although under
It
salt.
is under salt, and you do have three four ups to counter. You could possibly get the top side of North America of South America. Then you do what, one Colombia, two Pakistan?
Yeah, D-Stall's gone. It's in the discard, and obviously we're not getting salt. So we have no path other than Junta to the top half of South America, unless we want to try this play right now.
There's also, you could do Colombia break Algeria so that if they get a big coup, I mean, either way, you could walk to Saharan.
Yeah, I guess you could do one Colombia, two Algeria. That's no good. That doesn't do anything.
I don't think that does anything.
Don't do that.
You're you're not getting Dom. Like,
Don't.
I
Yeah,
can understand just wanting to take Pakistan though. Like, I think Pakistan and India sometimes get forgotten about, and then suddenly you could puppet government, and it's
yeah,
the weird games, right?
yeah. No, I get that. Um, yeah, you take Afghanistan, Pakistan, get a coup in Southeast Asia. Okay, this play is unimaginative, but I'm completely fine with it. Take a coup in
I mean,
Africa.
you were you weren't in Africa, and now you are, right? So
Yep.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm fine taking another coup in Africa. We give Michael one
Yeah.
coup, and then we take a third coup.
I do not like cooing the one stabs in Asia here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we miss, but that's okay. That gives us a good target with our second coup.
I mean, Stryker probably doesn't do giving you the last amounts a year, right? He probably pushes towards to uh,
Yeah.
Angola. No.
Burma. We may maybe see Burma, Cameroon here. Um,
Oh,
OPEC is
yeah,
just
Nigeria.
one. Oh, he
Oh,
does.
I don't like
Interesting.
that. Like, you just gave up Zaire instead of pushing towards Nigeria.
Yeah, you can't coup with shuttle here because that leaves you presenceless in the Middle
There's
East.
less-
Anything but that.
one.
I didn't.
I
I
mean,
promise
okay,
I didn't watch the video beforehand, folks.
so you could do it with shuttle and drop Asia the next turn. It's risky. There is a small risk, but you could.
Yeah. Okay. Couple of really bad misses in Zaire. Two ops rolling a one on both. Am I correct?
You are correct.
On either
You
situation,
know,
they were two ops downgraded to ones. Anything
one.
but a one knocks Michael out, and then of course he has no access back in. So a couple of really bad misses for Katya. Katya
Hey,
decides to take
sometimes those
Pakistan. Yeah.
one
Okay.
stabs in Africa, they're resilient.
Yeah. Sure are. Katya wants to stop the double. She will.
Doubles make sense. I would then try and get just say goodbye to Asia scoring quickly. So under Salt, what do you think about like the Nicaragua Haiti play to try and get to Costa Rica?
Yeah, I don't hate that. Oh, interesting. Okay, gonna get into Israel to try and contest Lebanon.
Okay, it's an extra VP.
Yeah, Lebanon. Okay, three. So now Asia's going to be three instead of just one. Five ops for two
Oh,
VPs, not
two
great, but
apiece.
then we don't have to worry about it the rest of the game, and these are important countries to get.
What do you think Stryker does here with two? Mexico maybe,
I
or do
think
you
you
think
go
to
you go
walk
back,
to
go
Nigeria?
right back into Egypt and Mexico. Yeah,
Yeah, now we score. I mean, that was a very expensive 2 VP in Asia. I definitely agree getting Pakistan, India might have been more expensive than my blood would have allowed.
yeah. And now I think we'll see what just how I learned goes into South Africa. Yeah, Libya makes sense.
It makes sense.
No, I don't know if I want to use shuttle here. I would. I think. Do we want? Was there a
Shuttle
reason
could,
we really wanted to hold on to how I learned?
oh, you could be dominated with shuttle in Middle East. Like it's not out of the question depending when Camp David comes.
Yeah, and now because you didn't take South Africa, one op dominates you in. Okay, well, you got the ABM under salt. I was going to say one op, you're dominated in Africa as well.
Uh,
Michael, boy, Michael must have
would you have
had
held ABM
cards.
there?
Sorry, what did you say?
Would you have held ABM there? I feel like I would have at least wanted to.
Certainly would have. The question is, what did Mike? What else did Michael have? He must have had some problems because I definitely would have wanted to hold ABM, maybe to this headline. Nixon, not a great headline by any means. This is just two Panama, and then one what? Mexico.
Either Mexico or Guatemala.
I guess it's yeah. I think it's just one Mexico. You take a coup on Zaire.
But you have to assume Michael could fix Mexico and take Angola. If you at least went Guatemala, you're threatening a nice dom.
Ooh, this is interesting.
Oh, this is interesting. Says, no, no,
Okay,
no, you coup, I'll take Angola.
so Michael will now presumably go one Angola and jam Mexico back.
That's a good play then by Cat. I think she becomes op. She's ahead in ops to after all this will shake out.
So yeah, I think Michael's play here. I don't know.
You can't give up control.
Yeah, I think Michael jams Mexico, gets one in Angola. We then coup either Zaire or Angola, and then Michael gets Mexico back. But Africa is then even pending the Nigeria situation.
And Michael has to have two free three ops to do that.
Yep. Okay, we have some problems in our hand. Puppets is a huge issue. OAS, also a big problem. Oh no, Michael's just going to coup. Wow.
Ooh.
So he could
I
have
mean, you have to
poked. Yeah.
space up it and you're gonna eat Usuri here.
Yeah, you have to eat Usuri, which is annoying, but not a disaster. Okay. So Michael says,
Ooh.
you know what? Central's going to suck, but as long as I don't roll a one, then I'm not getting controlled. Although I guess if he'd rolled a two, Michael would have been controlled.
Yeah. But I mean, being in Mexico, you could threaten Mexico, Guatemala. Two scorings. I wonder if Stryker might have a third.
Yeah, okay. Taking Saudi makes sense, but what about prepping Usuri? Is there any thought to that?
I mean, China is face down, so at least there's a possible likelihood you don't get a country flipped, which is good.
Okay, EEU. Boy, Eastern Europe is looking very weak. The Pope is in the discard.
Yeah. I don't think you have to prep Usuri here. I think it's like I think you're fine. Stryker might even do ops into Southeast Asia to just get more VP out of it.
You speculated even that Stryker might have Southeast Asia here. That he might have a third scoring. Certainly, if he had Europe, he would have dropped it there. Certainly, if he had Africa, he would have dropped it there.
Good job. It feels like he might be dropping Southeast Asia, in which case I would hold off on Usuri for at least one more AR.
Yeah, okay. Maybe looks like maybe Katya is going to prep Usuri now. Katya also needs mill ops and doesn't have an opportunity to get them unless she triggers How I Learned. Okay, Katya not following your advice here. Let's see if Stryker goes Philippines, Burma, or if he just puts ops in battlegrounds.
Because if he's not holding Southeast Asia, do you go for Israel? Do you try and get that? Ah, okay. I might have been right.
Yeah, if you've got you need Israel and Jordan. Okay, yeah, and we as we speculated, but that's a big 7 points for Michael. Take the scoreboard from 7 down to 3, and now still 3 scorings to come though.
And he has access to Pakistan and India holding China, right? So it's just another place he could attack down the line.
Yep, and Katya may be waiting to see if Stryker might give mill ops or coup. Yeah, he's not. So I think here this is just the 2 VPs, right?
Yeah.
2 VPs.
And then if I'm Stryker, if I have 2 ops, Sahara and Cameroon, and fight for Nigeria.
100%. This is a situation where Nigeria is going to be an extremely important country here. Grain is still to come, though, and Che also still to come. So Che is a big disaster if you go there. But I think
ZOA still to come, CRG still to come.
Yeah, Puppet's gone, but CRG still to come.
And Cat has to hold OAS probably for a very long time because there's no way for her to dump it.
Yeah, OAS. Yeah, but that's right. That's right. Brezhnev maybe space it, but Stryker might have Brezhnev now. But yeah, UN gone.
Like if Stryker draws Junta, even if Cat draw or Junta doesn't come turn 6, holding OAS to turn 7 is going to be a little getting dicey.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff out there for Katya.
Yeah, exactly. But OAS just gives South America uncontested. It's
yeah. Katya's got to have Junta. Okay, Katya will get a VP. Will we see Junta or Brush? We do see Junta.
See Junta.
That's large. So CRGs is a problem.
You're holding the scoring. You just put Junta to the top half, coup Guatemala, and then coup Zaire. If you get the opportunity to coup, of course.
Yeah, I think you do that, and you just hope that Michael doesn't have Brush. I mean, Allende's gone too.
Yeah.
Okay, Bert the Turtle says you're gonna go
coup, and now it's Uruguay, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, absolutely. Uruguay, coup Guatemala, and spread. I don't understand Chile.
EMC to Argentina and 1 to Brazil.
Yeah, I don't understand Chile there.
It's even if you're scared of brush war, like you at least got to both sides, right? So even if he brushes half, which I don't think he's gonna do.
Oh, and you've also this now VOA. You've left Chile VOA proof. You've got it. You had to get a third into Chile, right?
Yeah. To be fair, though, VOA is pretty dirty on this board regardless. But
you had to get a third in there. That's a huge mistake by Katya. She needed to get
the mistake. Third. The mistake was just not going to Uruguay, fundamentally.
Yes. Now, to be fair, if Katya had gone Uruguay and then gone to Argentina, Brazil, VOA still takes you out of half of South America. So it's still not great. You're still only in half of South America, but you had to get a third out of there. Yeah, I had to get a third in there. But now South America's blank. Junta's gone. Allende's gone. D-Stall's gone. You're not getting into South America.
You just drop Africa here, or do you
Yeah,
space
it's.
VP maybe?
Ooh.
But so you could space or CRG could give Striker Dom.
Yeah, and if Stryker has CRG, there's
Who's
no
next?
way you're just cooked in Africa. I think I dropped the scoring. I dropped the scoring. Yep. Okay, now we're gonna hold our breath, see if Stryker has it. But yeah, Duck. I think with "We Will Bury You Gone," Duck was a better headline than
CRG and not letting Katya
CRG.
coup in. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and there's a blank Che.
Which still means he could still have CRG. Oh, I like it.
Okay, gonna fill up Israel. AI Wars in the discard. Camp David not in effect. Stryker needs Jordan if he wants Dom. But although if he takes Jordan, then Katya can simply take Syria. Okay.
We've seen Olympic Games and we've seen Will Bury You, so I think it's fully safe. Ooh, what a pickup.
Yeah. Okay. This is just going to be repair, but then I guess we're going Saharan.
And that forces the mill up question.
I mean, that wasn't a very good. That's not a very good play if you aren't gonna go to Saharan. But I don't think we have enough. We don't have the ops or the time. Yeah, I think yeah, you can do that.
And then I think maybe if she had two threes, it would have made a little bit more sense.
Yeah, we don't have ops.
We
Ugh.
only have two ARs.
We got three.
Well, we got to score.
Right. Yeah, right. So
Oh, we have
you have this play, then you have two more ARs, then you have to score. Um, right,
oh,
but
you're
yes,
right.
right
4, 5, 6.
now,
Yes.
if we dump Africa, we're going to give up two VPs on Millops. And this gives us a chance to get Millops and a chance to get Dom. If
If I'm Striker,
Strikers, yeah,
just
go ahead.
cooing here.
Yeah. And we don't, if Stryker coups and calls our bluff, we don't have,
The ops to take it.
yeah, we can't punish him for that. And we might lose this coup war. Oh, he did have it.
Okay.
Oh, no. Yeah. And that's, oh man, that's a really bad one.
Oh, that's a very bad one.
That's a really bad one. And now we're going to give up the Dom. So yeah, good play by Stryker. Hanging on to CRGs. Oh boy, I would have wanted to get it out immediately.
I mean, he couldn't missile, right? So he wanted to give up Che first, which I understand,
Yeah, that's
and
true.
had to give Kennedy the missile. And then it was really his first opportunity, assuming that Che couldn't go to space, but I understand why he would have done it this way.
Yeah, you're going to coup here to make the country count 4-3. Assuming you can roll a 3. Okay, Stryker's got to have two guilt-free ops to get
Dude,
Dom. And then we're scoring AR7. Okay, good.
oh,
Oh,
if
and
the
he
mill ops
misses.
and misses.
Interesting.
Ah,
Okay, Stryker needed what? He needed a 4 there. And he gets to space. Okay. Turn 7,
okay.
and this hand is a problem. But you're going to give up Europe. Got a space
We're gonna
green
give
at
up
least.
give up the Pope, but Becker does have Panama.
Yeah, and we'll give up a Brezhnev to
So
Pope. Right? So we'll be able to repair it.
Business, it's just not even that good. It's 1, 2, maybe 4 ops. Like, okay,
Ooh,
what else?
that's
But
true.
it's really
Nixon,
only
oh, that's
four
right. And
ops.
Nixon and Usuri are both gone. So cultural is an event.
event.
Has to
Yeah, you
be.
kind of want to.
Yeah. So is it your headline?
That's where I was leaning, or I was leaning to dumping a scoring, because like it's probably not getting better. To just free up your hand. To
Yeah.
be fair, Middle East could get worse,
And it's known. Yes. Middle East could certainly get worse.
and Europe's known as well.
Now, obviously, we could coup in the Middle East, and then it could get better. Um, Europe's
But
known as well,
I
but not gonna. But we're
nothing's happening there.
yeah,
I mean, I think Africa's a much more juicy target than Middle
hmm
East right now.
especially with our lack of ops, we need a big
Yeah,
role.
Baker's probably up what, 5, 7, 8, 9. Probably might be at double digits after this turn.
Yeah, Stryker's gonna be so Middle East he'll get one. Europe is gonna be five, so that's six
Five.
total.
Camp David 7,
Camp David will certainly be evented, given
and
the
then it's
Israel
very possible
situation.
there's another card that gets him a VP.
Yeah, and Stryker also is going to, as you said, he's got Panama, so that's going to give him Panama and the top half of South America. Camp David doesn't do anything now, but it was definitely an important event. Now you got to just take a coup in Africa, right?
Yeah,
I'd go Zaire, but okay. I mean, I would have just gone Zaire. You don't want to have to deal with parrying realigns, but okay. I think you just ignore that as Stryker and go PCR here.
I think so.
I mean, Zaire is realignable, but I don't know how important that is right now. Although I guess if you trigger PCR, oh boy, we knew. Okay, what we
Ooh,
knew about that. That's another
and
reason I would have gone Zaire.
I honestly would have won PCR and then just used Brush for Ops because it's a stupid card.
Yeah, that's true. So that's another reason I would have gone Zaire is because right now, what would Stryker's brush target have been? He's got Mexico's is only one that's even 50-50.
The weird board for your Brush War board, isn't it? Not every day you see that.
Oh, an immediate Kennedy
Oh,
redraw. Okay. Allende. I mean, Allende is a problem. And so I guess Stryker figured I can't give Allende. And so I can't hold both Allende and Kennedy.
I don't want to give China because Gummin's in the deck. But I mean,
Sorry,
you
you don't
have
want to give China
Kennedy,
because what now?
Gummin's in the deck.
Yeah. I mean, is cultural known?
Yes.
Okay. There's that. So are we realigning here? You realign Venezuela, and then if you
Oh,
get lucky, you go Zaire, or you realign Zaire, and if you get lucky, go Venezuela,
you're,
or do you just forget about it and say, um, I'm gonna concede South America?
oh, what else do you do on this board?
Yeah, I mean you have your pot you have your +3 in Asia, but with no hope, no real hope of getting a lasting domination. I'm fine
I
with
like
this.
this.
Oh, good enough. No.
Oh,
Zaire.
and nose. Yeah.
Zaire.
You have to concede Panama.
Yeah. There's no. This has got to be Zaire. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's
That's
Stryker out.
large. Okay. Well, nuke subs makes it a little less large, I suppose. Still, though, only 3 ARs left. Can we do anything to punish nuke subs? Because we got to event cultural. We got to give and repair the Pope. I guess we really
You
can't.
could walk. You could walk to Nicaragua and try and get into Costa Rica. That at least would stop one set of coups.
Yeah. Okay. Katya takes Zaire. Oh, there's a duck redraw.
big role.
Cultural's got to be an event. DEF CON's our best hope here, right? I mean, you know me. I'm often too quick to declare that, but we're down
I
9 VPs.
I would disagree um if Cat redraws Junta. I
Yeah,
think as long as she can get the top half or bottom half of South America, she's okay, maybe less now after those roles.
yeah, but yeah, right. That's what I
Yeah.
meant. I mean, nukes with nuke subs in effect, you're gonna
Uh,
be behind in Africa.
Muslims around, you never know what could happen with the Middle East. Decall could possibly flip
Yeah,
some one steps into Asia. Like with the
Muslims
right
though
hand,
doesn't we don't
I
have any access there, and Middle East is scored. Yeah, this is
mean, you still need DOMs for final scoring.
yep, yep. Okay,
Now,
this is a
this
nice
is not
hand.
the hand. It's a nice hand, but I feel like you're missing events.
Yeah, yeah, it's a great ops hand.
Yeah.
So we hope Stryker has Junta, and then we can. Well, forget about that. I was going to say hope Stryker has Junta so we can ABM him out of there.
You
Oh,
coup Panama here and make the walk this hand because you
yeah,
have no problems. Ooh.
terrorism. Now we're going to have to. If terrorism hits anything but OAS, we got a decision to make because giving OAS is very bad.
I think you can yeah. I think you go Panama and you hope that
Oh man, that would have gotten us into
oh
Panama.
man.
That's not a good card to hit. Right, that three would have gotten him, gotten Katya into Panama. But
Which
blanking
could have
Zaire does
caused
nothing here.
and then you just go one Panama, one Colombia, and you save flower power in case Stryker gets to Venezuela on the Angola coups.
Yeah, yeah. This is
But you can't coup Zaire. You can't say, okay, I'm going to coup Zaire and then not follow it up by coups Angola. If you're going to coup Panama, you should have always coup Panama.
yeah. Panama should have been first. Panama should have been first. Okay, so Katya now with central control and away into Venezuela if she wants one. But
If
now,
Stryker
but yeah,
realigns, we also, though, can go Colombia, yeah, Saharan or Cameroon. So
ooh, that's an annoying one. So we also now don't have we're down a card and we don't have ops for this coup war. We need some huge numbers if we're going to try a Colombia play.
I think you have to, though, right?
Yeah, I mean we're banking on a D-stall redraw at this point. Allende has been dealt with twice.
It's very unfortunate.
Yeah, Allende's gone. D-stall obviously is in the deck. Okay, we will bury you to space. I think yeah, and you got to decide. Are you playing China here? So I think Katya may have to kind of decide here about is this a DEF CON or bust game? Because if you give up China, your DEF CON chances are gone. You're literally gone because with terrorism gone.
It
But if you
is
don't give up
holding
China, you're
central
giving up
control.
OAS. Which if you're
Yeah.
giving up OAS, I don't know how the heck you win in final unless you make the
I
Columbia
mean,
play.
I feel like it's a now or never on the Columbia play, though.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't just pray you get Junta before Puppets comes back or like Stryker gets Junta or something.
I would, yeah, I think I'd put
Oh,
Romanian into Colombia now, and I'd save my two twos for
uh,
coups, I should say.
Atia's realignments of Stryker basically made the game from truly a DEF CON or bust to a what what's my out? Like what path do I think is the most correct option?
Yeah,
Stryker is Venezuela and Brazil right now. We're not having these conversations, right?
Correct, correct. Because and I mean even Decall doesn't give Katya Dom in Asia.
He does not have a
It
non-battleground,
doesn't have a
surprisingly enough.
non-battleground. She's down 7 countries to 4. Um, Now Stryker, for his part, he only has one Dom, and it's scored. But Stryker knows about OAS.
I could safely say the Columbia Walk is not happening this turn.
No, that's also a very reactive play. I mean, on this board, I would just be hoping for Warsaw, I think, and not worrying about overprotecting a country like East Germany. Okay, Stryker has to concede a VP to Pershing.
What do you even do with China on this board?
Jam Algeria? Well, not now. Okay, we're about to
You dump
find out.
Chernobyl into Colombia and then use China as the counter coup if you need it, but it doesn't work as well because if you do get Chernobyl, he just stops you from walking to Venezuela.
Right. If yeah, right. Use Chernobyl. Stryker can ignore it, and then you can't walk. So no, you can't do that.
Yeah. He's hovering over OAS though, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, and Stryker also had some
This
problems
pro
here. It's Pershing and Sock Govs. These are not cards that could have been used to
this
coup Columbia.
could this be something like Strikers holding something worse than Pershing and Sock Ups?
He's already spaced. What did he space? We will bury you, I think.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're
Could be
looking
holding
at
deep. Lone Gunman.
could be Gunman, could also be Aldrich and Gunman. Yeah, there's Venezuela and Brazil. Interestingly, not
What's
Venezuela, Chile.
oh, okay, insane. Insane roll. Good job on Cat. Also just an insane play by Strucker by Cat, right? Like he's already there.
Yeah, I don't know what that does. I would have gone Colombia, I think, right?
That's what I would have done.
Um,
Got presence.
okay, Stryker also just gave up OPEC. So now are we permitted to talk about war games? Central Glasnost war games? I mean,
There's a path.
I'm reaching. I'm reaching a little bit here.
I think Striker's about to Aldrich Gunman though.
Yeah, he has that's a lot of bad cards.
And and if he doesn't,
Oh,
he has Aldrich.
oh.
Oh, Striker has Gunman.
Stryker hung on to South America for a while. Oh, we get Junta, but too late. Oh no!
Striker has Gunman though.
Perhaps okay, but we get Junta, and if oh my goodness, if Katya had played China there, not OAS. Oh, that's very annoying. If Stryker
I
had,
mean, what's worse than OPEC there?
yeah, giving up 3 to OPEC,
Reformer. It could have been Reformer instead of Gunman.
maybe, yeah, an inactive reformer, but yeah, you don't want to turn on Glasnost, even though you can repair it. 3 VPs, I guess,
But
aren't bad. Oh,
oh, Striker gets a big rollback.
and there's nothing we can do with that huge number. Anything less than a 6, and we could have taken Mexico back.
I don't like this. I
Oh man, do you do the Brazil play? Because you only have 2 ops. Oh man, you could have realigned Brazil at even.
that's so. I mean, that's the type of shit that I think would have to do. I mean, why else do you realign Venezuela if you're not going to go for it?
Yeah, because if you miss there, Stryker just goes Uruguay. Now all of a sudden,
Right? You're surrounded, and
yeah,
Striker has the south half of South America. I don't know if I agree with how Kat handled that. Granted, her -1 realignments this game have been something else.
Yes, that's right. That's right. She kicked Stryker out of Venezuela twice. Stryker now is going to want to take Brazil, presumably get into Uruguay, even with South America scored, or play war games. There, obviously, he could have done that, but he does not have war games. Okay, bad roll there, but this is the important one, and a bad roll there too.
And not enough.
Okay, so Stryker up 9 VPs. Katya now with no war games path. Her only dom is in
And Stryker
Central.
gets probably 3 battlegrounds in South America.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
Stryker ahead battlegrounds in Europe. Okay, well there's Central, but that could have been 10. Instead, it's just 4. But Katya's got to be
As
looking
you
at this
said,
board and saying, "What am I gonna do here?" Like that's pretty ineffectual. I might have rather taken a shot at Uruguay on that, and maybe we can get a real line of Brazil or
Brazil,
something.
yeah, like at least get South America to even.
Yeah, boy, that roll in Mexico is just so huge. If Stryker he gets a 4 on Mexico, he flips it, but then Katya can flip it back with Junta.
It'll also make it so that Liv Theo wasn't free.
Right. Yes, and that would have been worse than an empty action round.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Stryker fixing with that. Okay, fixing with Yuri. Yeah, I think you're cooing Cameroon here.
Yeah, I think so.
You've got to flip Zaire and score it. Okay, he did have Reformer. Maybe that was his
Performer, so that
hold.
holds.
Stryker now with headline peak, which is important for gunman considerations.
Cat never getting France now, I think.
Yes, Europe attack cards all gone. Katya also has to watch her timer. Um,
I did not even see that 3.5 minutes to
oh,
do one turn. I mean, doable. We do it all the time in Blitz, but
oh no, no, no! Don't show all. No, you don't want to show Aldrich to headline
oh,
peak. Oh no, strike it now. We didn't have a degrader. Yep, there it is. So I wonder
there
if
it
that
is.
was his hold, and that's a nice
What
hand
do we
for
have here?
Stryker.
That's a nice hand.
Okay, pulled gunman from Ask Not, which I guess was turn
Was
7.
turn
So
7.
you were right.
Ah,
You were right. He had
oh,
gunman.
look at me. Look at me.
That was a good call. And yeah, Katya did not have a degrader. So that headline peak roll, that space roll maybe decides the game right there. Now, Stryker, who had plenty of time on his timer, maybe he goes through, figures out that there's no degraders left, and headlines gunman
I'm in regardless. Yeah.
without the headline peak, but maybe he doesn't. Oh boy, what
Oh,
a brutal
oh
one for
boy.
Katya, but Stryker doesn't have a 4 op.
He
I,
does have CRG though to be annoying.
and so we'll certainly see that here, I would assume. No, oh no, he's just going to flip with a 3, and we will flip back.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does Diesel do anything here? I don't. I
Goes
mean, it
into
gets you to Chile.
Chile, which we can fight with. Okay, there's CRG. That'll stop Dom. We've got to fix South Africa and Zaire.
Does Stryker have a 3 left? I don't think so.
Does he not? Maybe he doesn't.
I do not think so.
Okay, we're way
Because
up.
he lost Tear Down this Wall, and I think Iron Lady. Oh, okay, so he did have NORAD. Okay, then that's a mistake by Cat, right?
Yeah,
Like
Katya's gotta overprotect Zaire. And now we're no, yeah, you're now giving up a VP here.
Two VP with final.
Yeah. Okay, but let's look. Let's look though. Katya. So Stryker doesn't have Dom in Europe. Stryker needs one in Europe to get Dom. He's going to score Africa's. That's going to get Stryker to. It's going to be plus
But yeah,
one. Arms race is
arms
going to be
race.
more. Yeah. Okay. And now you score Asia for two. Does Katya come up with this?
Oh, you said Africa, and we are both looking at Asia, but I did the mental math for Africa. Where it's Asia for
Yeah.
two, not
Yeah.
Africa for four,
That's
and then
right.
gets it to even.
Okay. Gets his mill ops. Oh, that's a brutal one.
Oh,
Okay, scoreboard is even. Katya with what, four in Central and another four in Africa. That's eight for Katya. Stryker has five in Europe. Oh, this is
five.
huge. Right? Stryker with five in
Yeah,
Europe
Stryker could afford two VP there.
plus China. Five in Europe, five in South.
Cuba.
Katya with under a minute. Stryker with 10 VPs on the board. Katya with two in Asia, four in Africa, four in Central. Katya also with 10. Stryker with China.
I know.
So I think Stryker's up one now, right?
44255. Yeah.
I think Stryker's up one, and we have is a garden variety two. We can't poke any. We can't poke Middle East.
A coup should break Africa though, right? A coup's in? No. He does not have Cameroon.
Oh, and this is AR7. Never mind. This is it. This is
Yeah.
AR7. Um,
A 3-up breaks Middle East though and flips Dom, which is probably the best 3-up play.
boy, I forget what Stryker has, but I don't think I think.
I think it's a 2.
Wow,
5, 10,
this turned
1,
out extremely close.
4, 8, 10. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Striker's up at the moment, right?
Yes, Stryker has five in Europe, five in South America, one China, which is 11. Katya with four in Africa, two in Asia. Yeah, three is plenty. Yep. Wow. What a game.
Well, yeah.
And congratulations to Stryker for winning this. He gets this one to a winner take all, game seven. Boy,
It's game 7.
I thought, yeah, game seven is between the captains. So Michael Stone of
Oh.
Seattle and Rodrigo Lasso of the Torun Conference. So that should be
Are
an
you
interesting
waiting?
one.
Are you waiting to start putting them on ARZ once they're all recorded?
Yes, once they're all recorded, we'll stick them on ARZ. But yeah, let's go back to the board here.
Is it a weekly drop you guys are
No,
planning,
it's
or
going to be
like
daily.
just
It's going to be one a
daily?
day for a week. So we will have. So we've got to get the that game has been played. We've got to get it recorded, and then we will get it on the air, and then we'll get all the games on the air.
Oh, I'm free. Not like I'm doing anything for the rest of the day.
Yeah. We will see what that game looks like, but I'll get back to you, Max. It'll be fun to call that one. But I guess we can wrap up here. So, boy, this was an interesting one. I thought Katya was in serious trouble, especially given the South America situation, but fought back, made it a close one, and Stryker pulls it out with up by 4 VP. Any final thoughts on this one before we wrap up?
Record 6 on Mexico. The Lip Theo being able to fix Algeria then caused the Africa problem with Katya making the mistake with Zaire, right? So that 1-6 actually created like a little butterfly effect that probably won Stryker the game.
Yeah. And if Stryker just rolls a 4 there or less, Katya scores control in Central almost certainly, and that would have been enough on turn 9. So huge roll for him in Mexico.
Yeah.
With the missile NV pull of Glasnost, didn't have to give those VP, and then gets a big number in Mexico. So yeah, very interesting game. Glad we were able to do it. And but that is going to do it for our coverage of this one. We will have the final game of the All Star Series right here for you on Action Round Zero tomorrow, whenever tomorrow is. And but that is going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks Max for joining me on commentary. Thanks of course to Anton Scott for keeping us online and on the air. We always appreciate everyone tuning in. And of course, we hope you enjoyed this game as much as we enjoyed bringing it home to you. But until next time, for Max Goldman and Anton Scott, this is Justin Abramson signing off for now. That was fun, but now it's done. So long, everybody.
I heard a young father, a very prominent young man in the entertainment world, addressing a tremendous gathering in California. It was during the time of the Cold War, and communism and our own way of life were very much on people's minds, and he was speaking to that subject. And suddenly, though, I heard him say, I love my little girls more than anything, and I said to myself, oh no, you can't, don't say that. But I had underestimated him. He went on, I would rather see my little girls die now, still believing in God, than have them grow up under communism and one day die no longer believing in God. Declaring herself above it all.